Hey, this is Don the Idea Guy, back with a new episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast, your exclusive audio track for all the content that I produce and publish daily at BigYellowSticky.com. Today is episode 259, and the title is Class is in Session. The sticky note reads, Life is your teacher, the world is your classroom. Here's the story behind the sticky. Learning does not require a dedicated geographic location, desks, or even a chalkboard. Being a teacher does not require a calligraphy-covered piece of paper from some sacred institution. Now, I'm not saying formal schooling and accredited teachers don't have value. I am saying that these are not the only places you can learn, and these are not the only people who have something to teach you. Where else can you learn something besides a classroom? Let's start with some obvious places. Libraries, museums, historic landmarks, government buildings, national parks, zoos and animal sanctuaries, and places of worship. Some less obvious locations where lessons abound are grocery stores, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, restaurants, live performances or movie theaters, and elder care or retirement communities. What can you learn by visiting the locations in the second list? They're all great places to witness the best and worst of human behavior. From the person in line at the grocery store with a full cart that lets someone with just an item or two go ahead of them in line, to the shoppers who take things from the shelves in one place and abandon them in other aisles. I found ice cream in the cereal aisle one time. And then there are the shoppers who completely block aisles with their carts, seemingly oblivious to the traffic jam piling up behind them from people trying to pass. The BMV is a college-level course in the best and worst of customer service. You never know what you're going to get. And the perfect classroom in which to study patience, or the lack thereof, up close and personal. The theater, live theater or movie theaters, are deep dives into learning considerations for other people. From cell phone conversations during movies, to people behind you kicking your seat, or making noise with their potato chip and candy bar wrappers during the best parts of the movies. You can usually learn all sorts of things about how not to behave in public when you go to the theater. Restaurants will teach you similar things about how to treat other people, either as a diner or as a server. Retirement communities are an awesome place to learn how to give back, how to listen, and how to value the contributions of the people who have come before us. Again, there are wonderful schools filled with hard-working, inspiring teachers, and you can learn a lot in those environments. It's just not the only place where you'll learn some of the most important lessons in life. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast. If you'd like to receive a free alert every time new content is posted, just go to BigYellowSticky.com and click on the Get Sticky link. Once you confirm your email address, you'll begin receiving a daily email that includes a copy of that day's sticky note. It's the one that's drawn by hand and drawn by me using Sharpie markers on a 3x3 yellow Post-it note every single day. Your email will also include a link to the exclusive audio track. I've been recording one of these podcast episodes to match up with each of the individual daily sticky notes. It gives me the chance to dive in a little deeper on some of the topics and ideas that I'm scribbling on those stickies. A chance to give you the story behind the sticky, like I did with today's episode. I'll be back again tomorrow with a new sticky and a new story, and I hope you'll stick around to hear it.